Okay, so sometimes when you get packages, this is what you get them in. So this has been damaged, so I'm not too sure if all the coins are in there. A lot of the time this occurs when you actually, it's been banged around. So I've opened it up a little bit to see what happened and see if everything is actually in there. You can see a lot of things that are a bit loose, but this seller is usually pretty good with their packaging. And this is probably an Australia Post problem. Okay, so yeah, so they package them pretty good. Let's see if we can get it out. Okay, yeah, oops. Alright, need to fix this up. Get rid of those 50-cent coins. Anyway, so sometimes I just want to pick the coins up and just throw them across the room. Get rid of that anger. So basically, yeah, most of this stuff is actually pretty good. Got Tongan, Nigerian, German, Irish. Obviously these silver footprints are not, sixpence are not part of it. They're part of my stack. And basically, this is really just a mess. I've got coins everywhere going out of my ass. So, what have we got here? I purchased a lot of these basically for the silver coins. So here we have a nice 1/10 of gulden, 1942. I think it's like $1 or $2 silver value. German half mark, 1906. So last time I looked, these were about $8 per coin, just silver value. And then another one, we got silver German, 1951, 5 Deutschmark. Last time I looked, these were about $30 a silver. I might have gone down by now. Probably about $20 now. But anyway, so that's why I like to collect this stuff, and I like to get British West Africa. Not too bad. So we've got the earlier copper nickel coins and a later bronze. So these were used in the Gambia, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria. So those 4 countries from memory. And Liberia at the time used the US dollar. And also, I've done some. Okay, so this one has SA for South Africa. Has KN for King Norton. I'm not too sure on the mintages of those coins. Okay, so we'll just have a quick preview of some of these coins, or the ones that I find interesting. So you got German coins. Yeah, they're not that interesting, all quite boring. They usually just have, the oak or the coat of arms, the eagle. Tongan coins are more enjoyable. So we have the tortoise. I know its name, but I can't remember its name. It's one of the oldest tortoises that ever lived. The first monarch. And then we have the 2 Saniti. So these are similar in size to New Zealand and Australian coins. 81 FAO. Then we have the first 10 Saniti. So a lot of these are actually low mint compared to a lot of other countries, but for the population, I'm not surprised. Okay, and then we have the one, the bananas. Obviously bananas are not indigenous to Tonga, but they're staple food. And we have the largest coin they issue for circulation, 50 Saniti with tomatoes on it. And we have the monarch. So the largest coin I have, so this is a commemorative, so this is a 2 paanga. So 1 paanga equals 100 Saniti. Falamiake. Obviously it has a lot of not indigenous food stuff. So we've got chickens, pigs, cattle. Corn comes from the Americas. Bananas from Southeast Asia. And that one, I'm not too sure. I don't think it's a watermelon. Probably kumquat. And we have a fish. Obviously it might be tuna, I don't know. And B, and on the other side we had the monarch again, 1977. I think there's only 15,000 of these minted, so these ones never circulate. They're actually quite big, bigger than the Australian 50-cent coin, so they wouldn't have circulated in any country. Okay, then I got Irish, got pre-decimal coins. I made quite a few videos of that. What date's it on? 95 for the 2 penny. Not really that interesting. Oh, the West African, the footprints and the sixpence seem to be a bit harder to get. So that's why I got this one. Yeah, I like these ones. Don't know why. The footprints, sixpence, shillings, and 2 shillings hard to get. And also Nigerian coins. So these are the earlier Nigeria. So we've got the 1 kobo, 5 kobo. So 1 naira equals 100 kobo. And Federal Republic of Nigeria. So Nigeria is one of the last countries that decimalised because they had the Nigerian War, or the Biafran War with Biafra. So in 1973 they decimalised. We had the sixpence became the 5 kobo, and the shilling became the 10 kobo coat of arms. And here we have the one of the pre-decimal coins of Nigeria. I'm actually trying to get the 2 shillings. Doesn't seem to be too easy to get. Although the mintage, this one's probably about 60 million. So these are, when they decimalised, these had the same value. And they're replaced with Queen Elizabeth's effigy with the coat of arms. So anyway, that's why I got those. Nigeria hasn't issued that many coins, but the ones that they do have are pretty hard to get. Then we got United States $1, United States of arseholes. Anyway, so we got this large and this small $1. So they issued the small $1 in 1979. Keep the design the same, except they changed the Eisenhower head, I think, for Miss Anthony. And then in, I think it's 2000, they issued a, what's her name, Sako Chawia. So that's her. She's an indigenous person in the United States. And here we have Liberty, and we had the bald eagle, or the glorified seagull. And on this side, so this is from the presidential series. So here we have a slave, first president. He wasn't a slave, I mean, he was a slave owner. So United States of slaves. Anyway, at the time, owning slaves is not really unusual. A lot of monarchs in different countries, but this one, as you can see, they put a pluribus unum on the side, and also God we trust. Don't know which God though, and the date 2007. So you can still get those in the United States, and basically that's it. Not as interesting as Chinese coins, or even this one. I can't say this one, but anyway, that one that came out of this lot as well. So that's not really part of this decimal series, it's part of the Reichsmark series. Anyway, hope this helps you with your coins. If you have any questions about any of these coins, please leave a comment down below. But my favourite is this one, VOC, so Dutch East India Company, 1735. This is a 1 duet. These usually cost about $10. Probably in that condition, probably about $5. It's pretty poor coin. Anyway, thank you, and have a awesome sleep tonight.